the history of Romania. Welcome to the Info Arena. Today, we take you on an incredible journey through the captivating history of Romania, a land of rich culture, legendary heroes, and enduring resilience. Romania's story stretches across millennia, blending ancient traditions with modern triumphs. So settle in as we unravel the fascinating tale of this remarkable nation. Romania's story begins with the Dacians, the ancient inhabitants of these lands. The Dacians were a fierce and mysterious people known for their warrior culture, spirituality, and resourcefulness. Their lands, which included fertile plains and imposing mountains, offered wealth and strategic importance. In 106 AD, under Emperor Trajan, the Romans conquered Dacia after two grueling wars. This conquest left a lasting legacy, as the Romans brought their language, culture, and architecture to the region. The mix of Dacian traditions and Roman influence eventually created a unique identity, with the Latin roots of modern Romanian tracing back to this pivotal era. Over time, the Romans withdrew, but their influence endured as these lands transitioned into the early medieval period. As centuries passed, three distinct principalities arose in what we now know as Romania: Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania. These small but resilient states found themselves caught between competing powers, from the expanding Ottoman Empire to neighboring Hungary and Poland. Among the rulers of this time, Vlad III, commonly known as Vlad the Impaler, stands out. As the voivode of Wallachia, Vlad's ruthless methods in resisting Ottoman invasions earned him infamy and inspired the Dracula legend. Though his legacy is controversial, his role in defending Wallachia against powerful adversaries remains significant. During this period, the principalities played a key role as a cultural crossroads, mixing Western, Eastern, and local traditions. Despite constant conflict, they established economies rooted in trade, agriculture, and craftsmanship. By the late medieval period, Transylvania became a part of the Kingdom of Hungary, introducing Hungarian and Central European influences to the region. Meanwhile, Wallachia and Moldavia found themselves under the suzerainty of the Ottoman Empire, paying tribute but retaining internal autonomy. Religious and political dynamics also shaped the region. Orthodox Christianity served as a unifying force in Wallachia and Moldavia, while Transylvania experienced cultural diversity, including Hungarian Catholics and minority Protestant groups. This era emphasized Romania's role as a borderland, a meeting point between empires, religions, and peoples. The 19th century marked a turning point in Romania's history as the winds of nationalism began to reshape the landscape. Inspired by the revolutions sweeping Europe, the Romanian people yearned for independence and unity. In 1859, this dream began to take form when Alexandru Ioan Cuza was elected as ruler of both Wallachia and Moldavia, effectively uniting the two principalities in what is now known as the Union of 1859. This unification laid the groundwork for a modern Romanian state and jump-started reforms that would strengthen its economy, military, and government. By 1866, Romania adopted a new constitution and welcomed King Carol I, a member of the Hohenzollern dynasty, who played a pivotal role in solidifying Romania's sovereignty. Finally, in 1877, Romania declared its independence from the Ottoman Empire, a victory confirmed on the battlefield during the Russo-Turkish War. These triumphs cemented Romania's place as a rising power in Eastern Europe. Romania's entry into the 20th century was marked by its expanding borders and aspirations. During World War I, Romania initially stayed neutral, but later joined the Allies. After the war, the Treaty of Trianon in 1920 granted Romania significant territorial gains, including the addition of Transylvania, Bukovina, and Bessarabia. This period, known as Greater Romania, represented the height of territorial unity and national pride. However, the interwar years were not without challenges. Like much of Europe, Romania grappled with political instability, economic struggles, and the rise of extremist ideologies. Even so, these years also brought cultural flourishing, with leaders and intellectuals striving to modernize the nation. World War II brought tumult and tragedy to Romania. Initially aligning with the Axis powers under pressure, Romania suffered great losses, particularly during its campaign on the Eastern Front. Later in the war, Romania switched sides to join the Allies, a decision that hastened the fall of German forces in Eastern Europe. After the war, Soviet influence over Romania grew, culminating in the establishment of a communist regime in 1947. The monarchy was abolished, and King Michael I was forced to abdicate. Under Soviet aligned leadership, Romania underwent massive industrialization, but this came at the expense of freedoms and cultural expression. By the 1960s and 70s, communist leader Nicolae Ceausescu pursued his own brand of rule, distancing Romania from Soviet dominance but enforcing rigid control at home. Widespread shortages and government brutality led to growing dissatisfaction, culminating in the Romanian Revolution of 1989. This dramatic uprising ended Ceausescu's regime and ushered in a new democratic era. With the fall of communism, Romania embarked on a challenging but hopeful journey toward democracy and modernization. The 1990s were marked by economic reforms, growing political stability, and a renewed focus on preserving Romania's cultural heritage. In 2004, Romania joined NATO, and by 2007, it became a proud member of the European Union, signaling its full integration into Western political and economic systems. Today, Romania is celebrated for its vibrant festivals, breathtaking landscapes, and a resilient people who have preserved their traditions while embracing progress. No journey through Romania's history would be complete without a nod to its cultural treasures. Its folklore, featuring mythical figures like fairies and the trickster Pacala, adds depth to its stories. Romania's stunning architectural landmarks, like Bran Castle and Peleș Castle, further connect its past with the present. Romania's literature, music, and film industries continue to gain global recognition, proving that this nation's creative spirit remains as vibrant as ever. Whether you're wandering the narrow streets of Sibiu's historic center or marveling at the painted monasteries of Bukovina, Romania offers countless reminders of its rich and enduring legacy. From the fierce Dacians to its emergence as a modern democratic state, Romania's history is one of resilience, strength, and adaptability. It's a journey through time that reflects the enduring spirit of its people and their determination to preserve their identity through generations of change and challenges. Thank you for joining us on this incredible exploration of Romania's history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting and educational documentaries. This has been the Info Arena. We look forward to seeing you in our next historical adventure.